Yeah, welcome to the after show. Okay, here is you're gonna love this one. You're gonna be playing this game with your friends. Okay, if you could spend 24 hours in the shoes of anybody, who would it be and why? And it could be 24 hours like now, be this person now and see what 24 hours is like. Or you could pick some person and something that happened in their life and be like, oh, I would like to be that person that day. I could start off if you want me to, because
you have to, because okay. I'm like drawing a blank.
I got some random ass ones, not connected in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Tom Brady, the Super Bowl against the Falcons. Okay. I would love to know, like, literally be in his shoes, experiencing that from his perspective, like a first-person shooter video game. Just like, what's he thinking each moment? Like, oh my God, we're gonna lose, and then being like, no, we still got this or whatever. Getting his team psyched up, and then winning it in the end. That feeling, and all the stuff that happened that season, which included. He was suspended for the first 4 games because of Deflategate. So he kind of had beef with the NFL and the commissioner. Remember, his mother was sick. Mm-hmm. She had cancer, so he was kind of playing for his mom. All of those things. That's one.
Oh, boy. Something's crazy's coming.
Well, no, the real ridiculous one is going to be third. But okay. Number 2, Robert O'Neill. Have you heard of that guy?
Who?
Robert O'Neill.
No.
That name's not familiar, Leroy?
Robert O'Neill.
Robert O'Neill.
He's not a comedian, is it?
Nope.
No.
Former Navy SEAL. He's the guy that killed Bin Laden. Jeez. I would love to have experience, because you got to think about this. Back when that happened, I've read this dude's book. I've seen the movie. I've seen podcast interviews, all that stuff. All they ever said was they were basically going on a mission that they were not sure that they weren't going to come back. They were like, we're going on a one-way mission. We're not coming back, but they were still down to do it. So, and a lot of stuff happened during that mission, including they went there with 2 helicopters. One of the helicopters got caught on the wall and stuff, and they had a whole communication issue with that.
I saw that movie. What was the name of the movie about that?
The Zero Dark 30, was it that one?
I was on the edge of my seat, like I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, but just being the guy that did it, and he's come out and said, he's like, I just happen to be the dude that was in the position that took the shot. It's not like he did something crazy and stuff. Like he even talked about the guy who was in front of him kind of jumped and knocked like one of the wives over or whatever so he could take a shot. There was another guy, and I'm sure you saw this in the movie, when they were at the bottom of the stairs. And one of Bin Laden's sons kept on like looking around the corner, and they were trained to say the dude's name. They knew all their. I believe the guy's name was Khalid too. But they were like, if we say the guy's name, they're just like instinctively they're gonna like look around the corner. So they whispered. They're like, Khalid. The dude looked, popped one in his head, and that's when they went upstairs to go find Bin Laden. Yeah, I would love to have been on that mission, being like, all right, we're going. We're going to take this guy out, hopefully not going to come back, and that's it. We're going that's how much we're doing this. We're not coming back. And my third one is really silly, but I don't care. So back in the day, Hulk Hogan.
Oh boy.
Hulk Hogan really, really blew up. Not when he first won the championship. No, it was at WrestleMania 3 when he slammed Andre the Giant.
Oh, man, yeah.
Right?
That'd have been, right? Yeah, that's a day to live.
Yo, what it must have been like, because at the time, the whole story was no one's ever picked up Andre the Giant. He's 500 pounds or whatever. He's undefeated. And when Hulk, and I mind you, I was probably, I don't know, 10 or something like that when this happened, so you got to take that into account, but I don't care. Seeing him pick up Andre the Giant and be like, yo, this dude's superhuman, and slam him down.
When he first tried to pick him up, he fell. I thought he was dead.
Pebbles, he fell. Andre fell
my
on top of
God.
him. The referee counted. You could go
Yeah.
back and look at it. It looked like he counted 3 before Hogan got his shoulder out of there. And then the whole match, he was holding the small of his back, and you're like, oh no, he's
Yeah,
not going to
it's
do
a
it.
wrap.
Oh no, it's a wrap. See, Leroy knows.
Yep.
Imagine being in that moment where he picks him up and the place explodes.
Yeah.
So those are my 3.
Wait, you would want to be Hogan or somebody in the building watching?
No, I'd want to be Hogan.
Oh, okay.
To see to feel what it was like when everyone just went crazy.
Oh, wow.
When you picked up the 500-pound Andre the Giant and slammed him down to the canvas and pinned him for the 1, 2, 3.
You have really thought all this through.
Hells, so many. When I saw this question, I had to edit down my answers. Immediately 10 things popped in my head.
I know. I got 5 written down. Pebbles, you
Oh
got
my
some?
gosh.
Yeah,
I
that's
only
okay.
have one like so
What?
surface one that you all could guess, but I just
A BTS member?
yeah,
here
I
we
don't
go.
want to be one of them. I would love to be one of the it could pick any of the 7, any one of their personal assistants for
Oh,
a day.
wow.
Like you count on me for every like what do you want? I got you. Like I want to
Hold
be
on.
their person.
I'm not gonna. If that's what you want to do,
No,
that's what
that's
you want
okay.
to do.
You, I mean, it wouldn't be
So,
you if you didn't question it.
So a genie comes down and
Yes.
says, "Pick any human being
Yes,
ever," and you could be.
that's who's
That-
on my mind right now. So that's who.
Wow.
Like, if I could like take care of them in any way for like 24, like I would.
Like,
if,
not even-
if that could be my job, I would love that.
Not
but
even be one of the guys. Be the guy who.
no.
Who's
be the guy who takes care of them so they don't have to worry about anything.
Wow.
I want that job. That's how much I love them.
That's unreal. Yeah. Last week, Pebbles had us watch the trailer for their Netflix special.
And it's pretty good,
It
right?
wasn't bad. It wasn't
cool.
bad at all. Yeah,
was pretty good.
Wasn't bad at all.
Leroy, what do you got?
All right, y'all got to bear with me. Number one, if you think I'm going to say any historical figure, you know, anything having to do with politics or anything, I didn't want to go that route. That's
Okay.
too serious. You know, I love me some Malcolm X. I love me some MLK.
And historically,
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. And I don't feel like dealing with that.
right?
You know, I got to go to the bathroom down there or eat down. I'm not
Right.
trying to deal
You
with
could
that.
just don't pick any of the days those guys got assassinated. You
I
picking out
know.
people who got. Wait, let me
Well-
guess. Tupac.
Oh, yeah, but see, I have a specific day.
Oh,
Tupac,
okay.
the day he got out on bail and went to L.A. with Death Row and start that specific day. That day. Can you imagine being locked up and Suge come and bail you out and they gave him cash, jewelry, they smoked, they drank, they put on a private plane. He goes straight out to LA, jumps in the studio, and gets to work. What a day.
Yeah.
What a day. So that's number one. Number
Out
two,
on bail.
this one's a little controversial, but Bill Cosby in the 80s. Hear me out.
Yeah. No, I'm listening.
Bill Cosby, when the Cosby Show was really hitting and A Different World was hitting too. Just for a day to see how that process of creating and stuff and filming and directing and producing, I think that would be fascinating because
And I'd be clear.
yeah, oh, right. Think about, even though his name is Mud now, at that time, Bill Cosby was huge. He was borderline
Yeah.
Michael Jackson level in what he did. Keeping it moving. Michael Jordan, but in Barcelona during the Olympics.
Oh.
When he looks up and he sees the big Michael Jordan poster thing on the side of the building, and whenever you watch documentaries about the Dream Team, that was pandemonium. It was like they were a rock group. So I would love to experience a day doing that. This was a little bit silly, but anyone who worked on The Godfather, I would love for a day.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm a cameraman, just to be there. Now, let me ask you this. Are you saying that we get to go back knowing what this thing is going to mean in history?
You know what the thing is, and you're experiencing it. Kind of like you get transported into their body,
Yeah.
and you're doing it, but like you can't alter it. Like whatever happens, happens.
It could be the director. It could be a producer. It could be a cameraman. It could be lighting. It could be not fashion, costume design for The Godfather for one day. I
That's
would
how-
love that.
That's how I feel about Black Panther.
Oh, For one day.
To just be able to like sit there and experience that. To watch
Yep.
Chadwick Boseman
Yep.
and not even just him, but everyone like, that experience must have been beyond. Like, I can't even imagine. Yeah. Thank you, Leroy.
Yeah.
Do you think on both of those things?
Yeah.
At the time that the people doing it realized in the moment that they were making something as big as it turned out to be.
I hope
you know
so.
what I'm saying? I think a lot of times people look back and go like, holy crap, we were like so deep into it that we didn't realize how special the thing was.
I think listen to me. I'll speak for Black Panther.
Yeah.
But I would say from the things that I've read and seen, like, I do think that they knew they had something special. I don't know, like, as far as money-wise or whatever, if they projected those types of numbers. But I do believe every single one of them knew that what they were doing was really, really special and would make an impact.
What about with the Godfather? I think I kind of agree with what you're saying, because it was I remember at the time they were like, yo, they're making an all black movie basically, and it was like a huge thing. But Godfather, do you think?
I don't know. I hope so. Because I mean, I don't. Documentaries I have watched, there was a lot of complaining about it being too long. It was too dark. So they probably got the impression that it wasn't going to be impressive. But for it to come out the way it did, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, I always think about that, like with Star Wars and all those like real iconic movies.
Right.
I'm like, did they know? You know, like like, yo, we're doing something crazy, guys.
Speaking of, did they know? My last one, Walt Disney, but on July 17th, 1955.
July 17th, 1955.
I
Hold
would
on.
have loved to have been Walt Disney on that day.
Okay, so
It's easier than you.
well,
don't
Disneyland
think.
is 70. Is that what it was?
No. You're right. Disneyland.
Yeah.
That's the day it opened.
Yeah.
Just to see the gates open and watch kids and their families come
Don't even
through
make me cry.
and have a dream and just
Yeah.
I would have loved to have been Walt Disney on that day.
Yeah. Him, I believe, realized a lot of times what he was doing. He was way ahead of his time. And there's a lot of stuff that the guy did that, listen, nobody's perfect. But at the end of the day, everybody is somehow... That's one thing that everyone has in common. Like, at least one Disney movie, one character. By the way, oh my God, that makes me... I already know what we're going to talk about for our next video.
Uh-oh.
What? Don't say it. You got to keep the suspense.
All right, I'll keep the suspense. Don't forget to like and subscribe.